had it on the wrong setting. You should be able to hear me now. It has been a hot minute since we've ventured into this land. This Pokemon Monster land. Ando. There has been no slander. I see now that the chat has to be slightly moved over. I just noticed that I forgot the counter for shiny hunts. So I'm looking for my program. Fuck do I care? He left me. Fucking quitter. He's dead to me. I mean, more than what he actually is. Okay, I found my death counter. How did you work again? Okay. The hotkeys for my counter still work. How do I integrate you into the stream? As a program? I don't remember how to do this. As a browser? No. Browser source? Media source? Text? Is it text maybe? I think it's a text. Yeah, there it is. Counter. Should I put it above? Should I put it here? Or maybe in the lower corner? Hey Shy, sorry. The YouTube chat is a little bit more hidden from me than normal. And right now I'm looking at my OBS to see how to put the counter. Which is very off. How? Why are you that high of a number? Oh, that's my Gligar count. That's not my shiny count. How do I make it so it's the shiny one? Aha! See, I can... Bro, I can fix my own problems. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know my powers. Save? Wait. Yeah, sure, save. Turning off maximum compatibility. Okay. The perfect place to make... It is the perfect place to make evil schemes. Yes, that is correct. Okay, I got the counter ready. But we have to go backwards to reset it to 0. Okay. And if I go on my boxes... Sorry, I need to rewind and reset my brain to... Because we were looking for shiny Zorua. And I do have a clip. Okay, the number looks kind of bad when I put it there. What about over here? Yeah, that's fine. in the fucking corner where it belongs. It has been a hot minute since we last did any shiny hunting over here. I don't remember my schemes, my very detailed plans and organization that I had in my boxes. So I'm gonna have to go backwards on this. These are all duds, as far as I remember. These are the eggs that I still had left to hatch. So we're gonna be hatching those. This is a Besto Zorua, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's another Zorua here. Why are you here? Oh, because I wanted to get this Hisuian one and the normal one. I still don't have. They're still not shiny. Besto. Don't know what this box is for. These are my good boys, I guess. Everybody seems to be having amazing stats over here, so maybe this is just my stats box. This is my shiny one. Your boxes are almost full. What, you do it in an MMO? The whole... What was it called? Well, yeah, the Outbreak ones. When you do a Sweet Scent, and you get like 5, 6 at the same time. So I have a shiny normal one. Fuck yeah, I now have a shiny Hisuian one. Yes! And I need a second one because I wanted to keep them. I wanted to keep a shiny small one, and then I wanted a second set so that I can evolve them, and then I could have Zoroark and Zoroark shiny. Yes, yes. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. This is my A team. Don't remember why you are here. Why are you here? Gotta love the lag in this. I think you are a bit of a mistake. I'm sorry, Zorua, but I don't think you should be in this box. Why are you here, bro? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the same trainer that definitely caught you. Some of you are fine. I think this is definitely fine. You guys were definitely on my A team. Especially because they have names. I actually named you. You're not just mutts from the street. Oh, I have you. Somehow. Awesome. I need to train these. It's a good thing that I had the forethought of naming some of the boxes. This was gonna be my Eevee box, and I never named this one. I'll just name it the Eevees. Stats seem kind of okay. I don't see any named ones. I think, yeah, these are... What to call them? I think these are my wonder boxes. When the function got shinies that are almost on the direct opposite side of the color wheel. Box 28. What? What do you mean? I have a fake Eevee? Is what you're saying? I was planning actually on restarting the shiny hunts yesterday, but number one, I got home late. Number two, I was slacking. 3, I forgot that when you let your Switch like die, like completely die, even when you connect it to the dock, you kind of have to wait for it to have enough pep for it to come back to life. And it took a while. It took a while for it to feel healthy enough to wake back up from its hibernation. That's on me. I feel bad for it. And then after that, I have gotten so used to... Okay, so my setup for when I do the drawing streams with my tablet, I just use the graphics card and one HDMI cable and connect it to my tablet. And I don't need to do anything besides tablet, graphics card, and my PC. I forgot that Nintendo does not let me do that. And I have to disconnect one of my screens, basically, so that I need 2 HDMI cables and do a 3-way concoction to connect all of them for it to work and for me to be able to stream the thing. So yeah, fun. That took me a while, much longer than I should have, but I was like working in molasses speed. That, and while I was working, I was watching Stargate, and then that episode with Daniel kind of drew me in. So it took even longer. And then I got upset. And then I got happy. Not because of Stargate, but because I remembered that One Piece was coming out today. And I was like, who cares if Daniel died? Life goes on. Okay, we got our timer, our counter. And now I know about the emotes and stuff. Isn't that grand? Isn't that grand? This will be our first batch. Because I did hatch this one yesterday, so it counts. For some reason, I'm like over here. So every 5 eggs, we'll be doing the counter. If we're lucky, we'll get one super quickly, you know? Yeah, that didn't work. I don't remember why I came over to this island. Past Hellas has so much to... I don't even remember the controls. How do I... Okay. Oh. The eggs hatch much faster than I remember. Were they always like this, I wonder? A lot of time has passed. I would also like to think that people have probably spawned a lot of their DLC Pokemon. Alright, see ya later, I guess. But yeah, I would like to think that people have done a lot more duplicating, a lot more shenanigans, enough that they have a lot of Pokemon from the DLC to spare, and that I will get them hopefully through the Wonder Trade. Because I'm not spending money, I'm getting the DLC. I also know that if it's too good to be true, it's probably a really bad one that I'm gonna have to get rid of. Also not looking forward to that. Oh, I think this is the last one at the back. Yeah, it was. Can I display Pokemon draw selection box? Does that work for this too? Yes, it does. Ah, it's because fucking Flareon is throwing me off. Shoot, what are you doing here? No, you're gonna throw off my thing, Flareon! You shouldn't be here! What are you doing here? Alright, no shiny for us. We move the counter. Please work, don't die on me. There we go. A little bit laggy, but it's fine. We can work with this. Ooh, got rare candy. I forgot how to fucking jump. I keep pressing on. Okay, I see. That's how you jump. North Province, Area 1. I thought it was something cooler. Okay. Jones alone. 5-star. Could I do 5 stars? Let me see. Why not? I seriously don't remember a lot about this game. I'm just curious, okay? There might be... I like going over to Outbreaks, see if I can find a shiny in the wild, while also running around. What is that, fighting? Oh! Fuck yeah, bitch! I am an asset. Well, 5 stars actually not know if level is good for me. Good of you to do Moonblast. Okay. The fact that I did alone, what? The NPC is gonna be attacking me the whole time. It is. I forgot that the theme was good. I might be getting overly nice to the game. And that's only because certain people think that Galar is good, and I supremely disagree. So if I have to glaze Paldea just to burn Galar to the ground, I guess I will. You know, drastic measures and all that. If it has to be done, it has to be done. Oh, I'm down. Ha! Go team, go. There is, motherfucker, there is. You know what? Let me look up. It'll mess up my settings and everything that I worked for the past half hour to make it look good. Let me grab my tablet. Listen, I understand what it's like to defend a game that is objectively bad. Not because of Paldea, but because I champion Alola. And I know that it's a very Nago-like game, but I will fucking die on that hill. As well as gaslight everybody into thinking that Zorua is an Alolan Pokemon. Isn't it from Unova? No, it's from Alola. It's from Alola. It was all a dream. The first time you see it in game is in Alola, not in Unova. But the Pokédex is lying too. See if I can find an emulator for Alola, actually. Oh, I forgot to press on something. It's gonna auto-destruct, isn't it? Whatever, little plant. Hey, I love Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is amazing. And the variant, the region variant for Ponyta and Rapidash, love it. Could not love it more. And that weird Pokemon, I don't remember the name of it. The bluebird one that eats Pikachus and fish. The pelican one. Not the pelican one, because pelican is pelican. Alcatraz? You know which one I mean. Nice, there are Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun ROM hacks. Amazing. Cramorant. Yes. It's a great mystery why I like that horse. It's so... I remember that I kind of hated it the first time I saw it. It looked very marshmallowy, and I did not like it. But you know what? It grew on me. Also, these little fuckers, these are Galliard, right? They're weird, but I also grew to like them. Their other counterparts, their other Frankensteinish monsters, don't like it. But also, Paldea gave us this. Look at this This bird is enormous. I've never seen a kilowatt next to my person. You are huge, my dude. The fuck? I didn't know you were this big. Sometimes when you look at Pokemon in scale, it's kind of like amazing and frightening if you think about them existing in the real world. Very frightening indeed. Askew. Okay, let's look at the map. Let's look for an outbreak. So we can just cruise around while we hatch some eggs. These were not outbreaks. When you say biggest, you mean in size? I guess Venusaur is kind of like huge. Or you mean in popularity? There's an outbreak of Buizel here. And this fucking thing. Oh, the flame moth is there. The flame bug. This fucking thing. Murkrow. I need to look up shiny Murkrow. Okay, shiny Murkrow is purple, so it goes on my list. So let's go to that outbreak. Ah, and it's close to a spawn area. Fantastic. Or I guess we could have just headed there and hatch eggs on the way. Yeah, whatever. I'm very scared of birds, so knowing that that fucking kilowatt is that big, Dead. Okay, so it's like over here. You found a mass outbreak of Murkrow. Where the fuck is it? Ah, the lagginess. Did we not miss this? There is one Murkrow there. There's 2 Murkrow. There's 3 Murkrow, 4 Murkrow. Okay, how did I do the commandy thingy? Nope, that's the map. Nope. Ah, there we go. Kill! Kill my precious! Kill until you find a purple one. By the way, have you seen anything on the live action series? Let's not ignore the reindeer in the room. Opla Season 2. I thought that I would only watch the first half today, the second half tomorrow. Nope. I saw the whole fucking thing. All 8 episodes. It felt a lot shorter. I am hungry for more. I hate the reality that we live in where it's just live action takes way too long to do. I hate our reality. I wonder if in the good old days of network, if One Piece could have lived in the old format of 20-ish episodes per season, it would have been so fucking awesome, bro. Would have been awesome. 12 episodes, at least. Netflix has so much money, like where is most of it going? Just in the pockets of people that don't do a lot. They could be using that. If they could just funnel that shit into production, bro, we're missing out on good stuff. All for greed. Oh, I'm getting sent a message. There we go. Is that stupid streak thing? Hello. Little... See, that's a Galar Pokemon? I didn't like. He's a weird little dude. That gets progressively hairier. He's scary. I think he's like the new generation's equivalent of Hypno. Like, he's just unnerving. Hey, there was a Murkrow here. just have one more egg to hatch. Oop. Well, that's another batch. Unsuccessful. None of these are shiny. Is that a Murkrow in the back of this tree? Oh, that's the mushroom Pokemon. It almost got me. It almost tricked me. Oh, the outbreak is starting to dwindle, is it? Give me a shiny, you bitches. Look at all you four. Standing around in a circle. Nay, a care in the world. Have I killed them all? I don't think so. A survivor! Die! You think my Talonflame wasn't gonna see you? It's like, this is how you kill. This is how you hurt others. Now, if you would allow me to brain rot for a little second for the... It's not gonna be a second, that's a lie, but go along with it. The One Piece live action. It is making me want to procrastinate so hard. It took me a long ass time to finish my Pony Luffy animation. Didn't give me a lot of results, but I'm happy that I did it. I'm proud of myself. And then... it also took me a while to do a little animatic for an audio that did do very well. Happy for that. And I promised that I would go back into working for the comic now that I finished those 2 little projects. But oof. One Piece is... Ugh, it's getting me so hyped up to do stuff for that instead. And then there's this background character called King Tacos. And the series, he gets zero introduction. He doesn't do anything, he doesn't say anything. But me, as a manga reader, anime, that I'm up to date and stuff, I know that that's King Tacos. And the manga, I think he maybe only had like maybe 1 or 2 lines. But that's my king, bro. That's my king, and I want to pornify it. And the main My Little Pony series, there are donkeys, but I wonder if that's too on the nose. Then again, it's a mariachi sarape wearing character called King Tacos. Being on the nose might not be the worst thing, so maybe making him into a donkey would be appropriate. Would be great. If I wanted it to be even more regional to me, I can make him into a fake zebra, because those are very famous from where I am. Painting donkeys or horses into zebras. What else could it be? I could also maybe do a version where he's a draconian, but with animal assets, though, so that he looks like Quetzalcoatl, like the feathered snake from our mythology. I just want to draw him, bro. I just want to draw him. Okay, no shiny Murkrow. That's fine. Let me go to my go-to place. Need to rotate the map because I kinda confused myself. Is this my go-to place? Or was this my go-to place? One of these two is my go-to place. Is it you? I know it was near the Mareep fields. There we go, it was here. Look at this little Kalia. Oof, with the light hitting it in its eyes suddenly turned super yellow. Which Pokemon is crying that's near me? It's making that noise. Well, no success on this clutch either. Hello, Leo. Why am I scary today? Is it because we're back and this nonsense? Could be. Do not be scared, my child. Unless you make me angry, then I guess you can be scared. Oops. That's a cute Stitch little lurking thing. Then don't make me angry, bro. Don't make me angry. As easy as that. As easy as A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck with me. Prepositions are important. But I'm not angry. I'm doing... well, I mean, we're shiny hunting. How good is my mental state for me to be shiny hunting again, you know? But no, but for real, I am doing very good. Thank you. The reason why I'm doing shiny hunting is because I don't wanna... My brain is a little bit tired. I spent all day binging the new season of One Piece Live Action. And... doing this, you'll notice that I'm kind of driving like shit. And that's because I'm using one hand. Why am I using one hand? Because my other hand is on my phone. Because my job decided to do this competition to promote health. So they basically told us to download this app so that it would record our steps. You know, so that people that don't do like serious workouts can also feel involved. It's just walking. But I don't walk a lot of distance, so I've been losing. But if you just move your phone, if you just swing it a certain way, like when you're walking on your hand, it will count it its steps. So if you looked at me from behind, it kind of looks like I'm fapping. It looks like I'm jerking off. But hey, I'm in the top 10. Bro, this started on March 1st, and there's somebody that has... Wait, let me look at who's at number 1. So at number 1, we have somebody with 194,000 steps. And they even put a cap on this so that somebody that wouldn't be like overzealous and then unmotivate people. So they capped it at... They maxed it at 30,000 steps. And this guy has been maxing it out almost every single day. We're on day 10. What the fuck? Chill the fuck out, bro. We're office workers. Bro, sometimes you just gotta work that hand, you know? I might not be doing it exactly the steps and being fit that way, but my arm, my wrist muscles, they're gonna be jacked. He is either cheating like I am, or he is legitimately like walking. There's a lot of people that are actually... I think I might be the only cheater. I might be the only underhanded person. Here's the thing, I'm like sitting at my desk, I'm doing my job, and then suddenly I'll see people like outside my periphery vision, just walking. Suddenly everybody's offering like, do you want me to take this to the mail? Do you want me to pick you up something? Just any excuse to be walking around in the job, going to the bathroom so many times, going downstairs to get something from the supply closet, shit like that. And it's like, cool, awesome. But they also have jobs where they don't have to be fucking glued to their desk all the fucking time. Bro, I had that idea of doing it to my dog, but fucking Ori, unless there is somebody outside for her to attack all the time, she's not gonna be moving. She just bathes in the sun, so it wouldn't work. It would just overheat my phone, if anything. Like, you would need a very energetic dog. Strap your phone to him and let him run in a park or something. But it also wouldn't exactly work. We found out through... So there's this coworker that he's already like a healthy person. He joins and does citywide marathons. So we figured that he would have a lot of steps already. And that's fine. We knew that he would be one of the top ones. And he found out and then told us that the app doesn't count your steps after a certain speed. I mean, obviously, right? Like if it detects that you're like in a car, that's not gonna count. And when I commute to work, I take a train, so that also doesn't count. But it also doesn't count if you slightly speed walk. Like it has to be kind of mellowish, not super fast walking. And running also, obviously running doesn't count. If fast walking is iffy, then running is a thing too. And while I was watching all of season 2 of One Piece, I was also moving my phone. So, you know, watching One Piece, also kind of jerking off for my steps. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm wanking when you look at me with the phone. It looks like I'm a crazy person looking for signal or something. Yeah, there's a speed threshold, there's a speed cap. So right now, let me tell you, I have reached 13,000 steps for today. In total, I have accumulated 114,000 steps. I'm in 9th place. If I keep going, the next person above me is my boss. She's at 115. So I just need to work a little. I just need to move my arm. I just need to move my arm so I can overtake her. Oh, fuck. And there's somebody under me, number 10. I looked at my phone 1 hour ago and he had 108. Now he has 112. He is booking it to catch up to me. Motherfucker. How dare you? You will not catch up to me. Your legs have nothing on my arm. I do have the bad habit that I'm moving my wrists more than my arm, which is not good because I have carpal tunnel. And then that means less drawing time. Because then I don't want to do anything. The pain is a bit too much. Is it dishonorable? Yeah. I'm not planning on winning. I'm thinking that for what I'm doing, if I could just reach like number 5 or even 4, I'll stop there. I will not try to break the first 3 spots. I mean, compared to the older games, sure. As you can see, I'm doing the Masura thing, the egg thing. So you tell me. The older games were pain, yes. I would say your odds doing it the way that I'm doing is a lot harder than finding a random shiny in the wild. I have found more shinies in the wild in the new gen games more than any other game. Granted, I don't do a lot of shiny hunting in the old games because I know it's a pain, and Gligar broke me. Yes indeed. And again, it is the best way for me to be able to do this one-handed while doing my step thing. I'm scheming. If somebody at work ever calls me out for my cheating, I will stop though. I'll treat it like the Naruto Chunin exams. Cheating is only bad if you get caught. I was wondering why I didn't get more eggs anymore. Listen, cheating is only bad if under certain stipulations. Number 1, you get caught. Number 2, you're not me. Number 3, it doesn't work in the benefit of Hellas. So see, if it doesn't really do those three things, obviously cheating is bad. I have his hibiscus juice right next to me. It's really delicious. You know what's kind of great when I started the counter is that I had it saved to how much it was the last time that I was shiny hunting for a Zorua, and it was 25. Isn't that crazy? I got a shiny Hisuian Zorua in under 30 fucking eggs. I doubt the second one will be just as easy, but oof, what a moment to be alive when I got that one. My problem will be whenever I run out of materials to do the sandwich so that I can get the eggs. I'll certainly be something. It was during this clutch that I got Zichiny. No, the next one would have been. Well, it wasn't twice. That was like the third, I think. Yeah. Still have one more to go. Oh, now my egg is gonna hatch in front of that couple. They're gonna be part of the birthing story. Alright, no shinies in that one. Run over children. Oh my god, somebody surpassed me? I surpassed my boss, but somebody else surpassed. Hijos de perra, oh my god. Still one more. Failures, failures. after this bunch for doing Wonder Trade and then getting more eggs. Because the next one is only 4, and I don't want to mess up the counter. Maybe the raining will be a good sign. Nope, there's still one. Right, let's do the Wonder Trade thing. I have to join now to connect on my own internet and then use this? Was this always like this? I don't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I don't remember this being a requirement before. Fuck you. What am I gonna do with all these Zoduas? I guess release them all into the wild. I'm just looking at their stats. Only 3 best. Ooh, this one has 4. Three. This one also has 4. I can only move them. Let me release en masse. If you're gonna impose online subscription access.
Si quieres toma un descanso. ¿Quieres agua? A mí me gusta el agua.
Oh, I forgot to put the counter on. Hey, Bren, I will take a little sip of my water. Hey, Shy. Yeah, there's no mass release. There's a way to select a lot of them to move them around, but not for releasing. As another reminder of how long it's been for me since I played this game, I just tried to do the surprise trade thing. I cannot access my own internet, my own home internet, without having to subscribe to the Nintendo Online thing. That seems very bullshitty. I also have deja vu. I feel like I have complained about this when maybe it was announced in a Nintendo Direct. And now I'm seeing it yet again in real life, and I fucking hate it. The whole money grabbing thing is just... Has it always needed the paid online thing? Maybe it was one of the services said blah blah blah. Maybe it was one of the services that I had to cut back on to save money on. Maybe one day I'll go back to it then. If I ever find myself in a surplus of very good money, which I don't see it come. I would rather spend that money. I already spend subscription wise on 2 things related to art, I don't want to spend more, man. I already have to pay for other stupid things. Maybe that's what I'm getting confused on. Because it keeps saying Wonder Trade. But in Paldea it's called Surprise Trade. I think maybe I'm thinking of Alola. Maybe in Alola it was called Wonder Trade and I'm confusing it. Listen, I'm over 600 years old. I'm too old to be remembering all these little details. But well, no shiny and 40 eggs. We shall need to get more eggs. Yeah, I only did 40 eggs. It's not a hit game. Well, I did spend at the beginning of the game a few minutes killing an outbreak of Murkrow, hoping that I would get a wild Murkrow shiny, a shiny Murkrow in the wild. Didn't happen. I mean, if they had given me a shiny Murkrow, then I could have said, yes, I only did 40 eggs. But also, I got a shiny for my troubles. Besides, we were only ever gonna do 40 eggs because I only have 40 eggs. It's a whole thing that we have to do to be able to get more eggs. I don't remember which are my breeders, so I'm gonna have to look for those. I keep misclicking. And this is certainly gonna take a while. Yes, stretch, stretch. Thank you. Did I tell you, Brian, the other reason why I'm doing shiny hunting? Besides just wanting to do something not that taxing. That is not my ulterior motive. Jealousy for to whom? What? Who would I be jealous of? I have a shiny Zorua. Fuck you talking about? Fuck off with Clock. I don't fucking care about him and his absurd fucking shinies. I'm expecting another of his fucking videos to appear in the Discord. in a week or two. But that is not the reason. Ow. Let this be the last one. Okay, yes. These eggs don't count because they are 4, and I need to hatch 5 at a time. So we are missing eggs. These have good stats, so I'm keeping them. But who am I using to make more eggs? Am I using you? Or not? My reason is so that I can have a free hand. Amazing stats, amazing stats. Let me find my mom and dad over here, and then I will answer your question. I need to focus. Are you the mom and dad? A little Zoroark or the big Zoroark? I swear I had them together. Or maybe these are the mom and dad. These have really good stats. I think they were. Ah, my shiny Hisuian my shiny Hisuian one is not. Oh, you think it's gonna be a shiny? Shy? Your name and saying shiny together is a little bit hard. Shy. Shiny. I guess I could put the 2 shinies together. Do you think that would make my odds better? If I make Mama and Papa my 2 shinies? I think I could raise my odds, right? No, my hand does not hurt. It will afterwards for the stuff that I'm doing with it. Wait, or maybe I'm not. Wait. There was a thing. There was a thing that I was... I was using a technique. What was the technique? Wait. There was a technique. There was a certain Pokemon that I was using to fuck my Zoruas. I don't have a Ditto. Which one of you fuckers is my fuck buddy? Silent Flame. Yeah, Masura method. I don't remember who I was using. Was it one of you guys? Was it one of you Eevees? I was using one of yous. Who? Come forth. Step forward. Don't be shy now. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm having a flashback. of Banana telling me to make Pokemon with different. You see, like at the top, right, where the stupid Terrasect or whatever thing is, the Terra whatever crystal. There's some of that you see English, Japan. If I made 2 Pokemon from different places get together, odds of getting a shiny were higher. I don't know the science behind it. It could be just a wives' tale or a fucking lie that she told me. But I'm having flashes of her telling me this. I don't know if it's true. Do I have? I must have somebody that's not from mine place. My place? Mine place? Who is not from here? You both are English. Oh, see? My subconscious is smarter than my consciousness. It is real. Good. Where is my dang foreigner? I can say that as one, okay? Bro, I don't have different Zoruas from 2 different places. Why would you stay quiet? See, now I have to trust Shy over you. You fuck. Maybe it was an Eevee. No, you just stay quiet. You lie by omission. Shut up. Maybe I was using an Eevee to fuck. Why do I have so many Eevees? I don't remember. Ugh, you know what? Fuck it. You guys are gonna be doing the fuckies. Time to have babies. Why must I be your sense of entertainment? Your source of entertainment? Okay, now we have to make a picnic. We need to find flat land. Okay, I think this is flat enough. Probably not best to host it. It's flat! Why can't I do it here? Ah, chingado. Is it too close to the wall or some shit? Hola, Oz. It's not about them being... Let's not worry about their level, okay? Their level doesn't equate their age. Let's not think too hard about this. Calm down. Look at my beautiful shinies. Ah, I love them. But I need 2 more. I need more. These 2 will never be enough. Shiny hunting más Zoruas, a huevo. Eso hacemos ahora. Bro, I feel like I'm forgetting something about this setup. that there was something I had to do to promote more eggs. No, shy. It doesn't equate, it doesn't mean the same thing. That they're level 1. There was something that I had to do to promote for them to have more eggs. What was it? Alguien recuérdame qué se tenía que hacer. Ok, voy a hacer un... Era el sándwich, ¿no? Ay, el puto sándwich. ¿Aquí no se hace? I had to do the fucking sandwich and it's not here. I have to go to a place. The egg power. Guys, you need to step up and tell me shit. Okay, how did I make the sandwiches again? Do I go to the sandwich place? Boxes. Menu. Anyway, the reason why we're doing shiny hunting is because I need my other hand free. Why do I need my other hand free? Is because I am jerking off my phone. Okay? My job is making us do this fucking fitness thing. I am losing. I don't like it. But I have figured out that you can trick the app that counts your steps. That if I just move my phone a certain way, it will count the steps. And thus I can stay in the top 10. And if you look at me, I've been told, behind me, it kind of looks like it's jerking off. Oh, awesome. Shai's gonna give me a recipe. Oh, I have new sandwiches over here, actually. You do not have new sandwiches. How dare you? Egg power number 1. Egg power 1. Boo! Give me egg power number 2. Don't corrupt him. Let him be helpful, you little shit. Or you can be like Leo and just share very cute Stitch emotes. Even though he's also not being helpful. But at least he's being cute about it. I have quite a lot of ingredients to do sandwiches. Ugh, disgusting chikorita. Wonderful! Where's the fucking table? I know. Well, the game has glitched and now the table is invisible. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that we can't see the table. Anyway, where's my egg power level 2? That's level 1. Ah, here it is. I can't see the sandwich. No. Where is it? Oh my god. No! Are we eating? Are we not eating? We're gonna be eating air. There's one piece of banana in that fucking sandwich. I got 3 stars for that. Level 1 egg. Alright, if I remember correctly, the effect of the egg thing is like 15 minutes real time. I'm looking at my clock. Okay, 15 minutes. And now we're just gonna stay here, chill, talk, hang out, open some brewskis. Well, actually, I'm gonna be moving my hand now to get my steps in. But we can talk. How is everybody doing? Any amazing things that you can tell me? Any weird facts? Any suicide ideations that you have thought about? That is my new term that I have learned. Bro, did you not see that it was, we have an invisible table and shit? We could have gotten, look at my Zorua, how beautiful it is. We could have gotten a level 2, if you know, more than one ingredient was actually inside of the fucking thing. Alas, it was not. Oh well. Oh well, well, well. Nothing that we can do. Where is the basket? Oh, I found the basket. Oh yeah. The fucking has begun. But only one? Guys, come on. That's it. Go to the other Zorua. Do your thing. Nico Robin. Let's talk about One Piece. Brian, you have no idea about One Piece. That's fine. I am salivating for the time that I will find a video, a TikTok, of somebody being so fucking offended on behalf of my people. Why? Because there's a secondary character. There's a scene where there's a lot of kings representing their countries in the live action series. And and a lot of them are caricatures of different cultures and places. Emphasis on caricatures, okay? They're meant to be exaggerated. So there is basically a Speedy Gonzales one for Mexico. In One Piece, there is a king from Mexico. And his name is King Tacos. And I love King Tacos. They did a good job of giving his actor a much better... his costume looks much better than the manga. I think in the manga, he's barely in 4 panels. At the most. Maybe he speaks twice. I love King Tacos, and I swear if I see a fucking white person complain about King Tacos, this is so offensive, I can't believe they would do this. Like, shut the fuck up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You made such a big deal for Mario Galaxy having a sarape and a sombrero, and you made it hard to find the fucking thing again. I don't want to see anybody that isn't my people to complain. Bro, I love Speedy Gonzalez. It's a Mexican Sonic character. Why wouldn't I love... Speedy Gonzalez is amazing. Do I find it annoying when maybe somebody looks at me and says, Epa, Epa? A little, because they don't give me the context that they're talking about Speedy Gonzalez. Just so you know. Telling somebody that speaks Spanish, Epa, Epa, without context that you are referencing the cartoon, Epa Epa by itself is it's kind of fucking rude. It's kind of like snapping your fingers at somebody to like hurry the fuck up. And it's like, who the fuck are you hurrying? Yes, it is story time. It is very much so. None of you care about One Piece, which is amazing, because then it doesn't matter if I spoil you guys. It doesn't matter that I talk about the fact that they did so many lore dumps on the first episodes. And it's amazing! It's amazing! To you it means nothing. To me it means everything. It's just amazing. It's amazing that they input stuff that they reference an event that in the manga, it just ended last year. We just ended a huge event and they already referenced it in this season. It's like, oh my god. It's great. I love it. They also kind of tease an appearance of a character. I was watching a reaction of somebody else because I love the energy that he brings to his reactions. And you know, vicariously, it makes me feel less lonely. I have collected 1 egg thus far. Oops, invisible basket. Let's see how many we have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have collected 7 eggs. So in the very first episode, I love what they did. I love what they did. Because they did a little scene between Garp and Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, before he was executed. A conversation in which Roger asked Garp that, hey, I'm gonna die, you guys are gonna execute me, blah blah blah, you're gonna have your win, but hey, could you do me this one favor? I have a son, the government is gonna go after him, he doesn't deserve to be killed just because he's my son, so could you save him and raise him? Which is great. In the original show, we don't see this conversation happen until way later down in the line, when we already know a lot more of Luffy's family. I'm gonna rewatch the last episodes with my cousins tomorrow. They don't watch the original show, so it's gonna be amazing to hear them talk about this scene because of the fact that they don't know anything else about Luffy's life besides just Garp being his grandfather. When they see this, and obviously the actor speaks Scottish and Luffy doesn't sound Scottish, they're going to automatically assume that, oh, maybe this is why Luffy and Garp are so different. He's actually Roger's son. And I love that the live action only fans are going to assume that Roger is Luffy's dad. They did it on purpose and it's amazing. On the other hand, they did do something that I'm happy about. I didn't think of the bad things that it could mean. They teased a character, like completely teased. He's not being casted. They just had like an extra character, like an extra actor put on a costume that just with the silhouette and the few shapes that we see, a fan knows who that character is. And it was like, oh my god, he's there, he's being teased, what the fuck? A character that we didn't know about until like episode 600 and something, whatever. Nah, earlier than that, like in the 500s. Yeah, 500s. And to see him being introduced in the story much earlier on, no, the 5-minute challenge. I don't have my tablet right now. I'll do them and post them on Discord later. How about that? Because you use your points. MS paid time. But yeah, it's an amazing character. I love the character that they tease, which is Savo. That's his name. Savo is one of Luffy's two brothers. What did I do? Oh, I didn't. I passed on the table, not the basket. Where's the basket? Okay. So Luffy has two brothers. Production has already confirmed that they casted one of the first brothers that we meet in the story. They haven't casted the second one. I didn't think we would ever meet the second one, but now that we got teased, we might be able to see him more in the background. They're moving the story in their B plot to make it run smoother and faster for TV format, and I love it. I love it. If they made more changes like that, we could go further into the story than we originally thought. The complaint I saw that they teased the presence of Savo while Luffy was in Locktown is that it's really like nothing, because it's just for consideration for people that haven't read the manga. I saw the whole thing of like, oh well, if people see season 2 and they get so into it and they start reading the manga, they won't be surprised about Savo because they already saw him being teased in the live action. It's like, motherfucker. No, they won't. No, they won't. They'll make theories. Maybe they won't know that he's not dead, or maybe it's another character. Not necessarily. And you know what? So what if it gets ruined that he doesn't actually die in the series in the fake out? I'm looking forward that I hope they change the reason. I hope they retcon the reason for why Savo was not in the war to save Ace. Because the original reason, very bullshitty. Why are you playing JoJo's right now? Oh my god, JoJo music is so loud. Ha! Twitch is an ad break. So Shai, you have my full attention. And yes, one of the main character's brothers. So in the original story of One Piece, Luffy has two brothers. One of them dies when they are very young, and the other one is going to die in the present time during a war. And then we find out that the first brother that died when they were children didn't actually die. He just got caught up in an accident that caused him to have amnesia. And supposedly that was the main reason why that brother never tried to reconnect with Luffy and the other brother, or try to save the second brother during the war. Which, okay, he had amnesia, but it also doesn't make fucking sense. Because then when he explains how he got his memory back, when he goes and finds Luffy to tell him like, hey, I'm alive, yay. He says that, oh yeah, so I lost my memory, and I only got it back when I read about Ace's death in the newspaper and I recognized his face. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Because Sabo is the second in command and has been in the Revolutionary Army for years. That means that he was always in a position of having intel and having vast amounts of information, and always having to know who were the superpowers of the pirates, the Marines, the government. So let's say, and then he got up to be the second in command of the Revolutionary Army. And he's the same age as Ace. And Ace, also when he went to be a pirate, he also moved up and was like 1 or 2 years second in command of the Whitebeard pirates. So that's important information to know who are the commanders of Shirohige. Sabo would have had to know who these people are, just for reconnaissance. You're telling me he never fucking saw, just by coincidence, he never saw Ace's wanted poster? He never had to look at some intel of that? It just seems kind of ish. I get that it was maybe one of the few ways that Oda was able to like circumvent this narrative that he kind of set himself up for. God damn it, I chose the wrong thing again. My hope... Oh, it's only playing for me? Lovely. My hope is that because they introduced Sabo so early on in the story, is that they please give him another more believable reason on why he did not show up in the war to save Ace. He's a fucking spy. He does reconnaissance. He does double agent stuff. I would rather that they make a story of him, like maybe he was in a secret mission and he didn't know and he couldn't go save Ace, or else he would have ruined the whole operation of like years and years, or that maybe he was in an island in a different sea that was too fucking far away, and that he did try to go there, but by the time that he reached it, the war was over. You know, there's so many other ways to do it so that it makes sense that he wasn't there, that he couldn't be there at all, or that he didn't make it on time. And also, there's a lot of noise outside of my room right now, and it's making me very angry. So excuse me, I need to go shut them up. Okay, I'm back and shut them up. He had diarrhea every time again. That's a funny reason, but it's very One Piece coded. I would accept that reason more than him just coincidentally never knowing about Ace's existence. Ever. It's just ludicrous, you know? Okay, it's been 15 minutes. We can
Si
be done
quieres,
with
toma un
harvesting eggs.
descanso. ¿Quieres agua? A mí me gusta el agua.
Oh, am I drinking water again? Thank you, Big Boy John. I am doing very well. Using shiny hunting as an excuse so that I can have a free hand and cheat on a fitness app. We're not having another floor sandwich. Well, it depends. I need to check how many eggs we got. But I hope you've been doing good. Ah, god damn it, my eggs are all spread out. Yes, there are scrambled eggs. This is not a lot of eggs. Okay, if I exit out from here, they should spawn to this box. Okay, let's make another sandwich. God damn it. Maybe it's the location. Let's find somewhere else. This looks nice. This looks fine. If it does the invisible thing again, I will restart it. There's a blinking red light coming from my controller. I think it's close to dying. You know, besides this, I was also considering on shiny hunting Umbreon and Colosseum. But shiny hunting Umbreon and Colosseum means having to reset the beginning over and over. How about that? That can be in our future. Okay, let's try this again. If you remember Banana's shiny hunting streams for the Piss Eevee, basically the same thing. Yay! We finally have a table. We can finally make a sandwich with level 2 egg power. Waste of ingredients the other one was. Perfect. Look at this gorgeous sandwich. Ready to be used as an aphrodisiac. For them love hormones. Did it freeze? You better not have fucking frozen. Oh, okay. With who? How are you gonna be testing the efficacy of this? Hold up. Don't start sounding like a psychopath from Criminal Minds now. No, but you said I could make a banana and peanut butter sandwich IRL, which means you thought about making it, eating it yourself, and thus, what was the next step in this experiment? You could have just said, let me just look it up if this is true. But you didn't say that. You said you would make it IRL. Why would it work if you open an incognito tab? What am I missing here? Are you making eggs in incognito? What are you looking up? Are you looking up breeding kinks? I am not the innocent one here. No, I'm not. I can't find a way to refute it and also not make me sound bad. I was gonna say I am dirty, but I'm quite clean. But I'm not. Listen, I'm a veteran AO3. That should be good enough. Can I chalk this up to my tism? This is a tism moment for me. And I'm looking at the clock now. Oh, I see now why the music for the sound alerts wasn't heard. I forgot, because of YouTube, the desk source is muted because of the music. I'm a more experienced reader than a writer. I've only dabbled in writing. Very few things. But I've definitely been like a long ass time in those spaces. AO3, fanfiction.net, Tumblr back in the day. I never got into Wattpad, which I think I dodged the bullet. Later on, I was told to like check it out, and I did. I hated it. I hate its UI. Oh, you know about the AO3 curse. It must only really affect the really good writers, because I don't think I got affected. Or at least not that I can remember. So I guess I must be crappy. And I got spared. My friend Banana does a lot of writing for the Fire Emblem fandom, and she's a really good writer and recognized in the community as well. And sometimes she gets a little bit of fair bad luck. So the curse can be very swift. Nice. Oh my god, the difference. Now we're really making some eggs. Oh, I guess I mean, we wouldn't know. My friend writes so much more than I do, and I think I only ever really wrote. I mean, I would write in my spare time, but I never really got the courage to publish them, to show it to people. I only ever published maybe 3 at most. And one of them I never finished. And once every 3 or 4 months, I'll get an email notification of somebody finding the fucking thing and being like, "This is so great, I hope you continue." It's like, I don't even remember what I was doing with this story. Maybe that has to do with it. But thankfully, I have found other ways to be creative. Somehow drawing has been my calling. Who knows, maybe one day, probably in May if I get like really motivated, I'll go back to that fanfic and finish it just so that I can just be done with that part of the creative process. Any more eggs, please? Yeah. I also need to get a move on. I already mentioned it that I have plans to visit Japan this year. And now I'm getting more excited with the fact that it's gonna be during Halloween. Because I've never flown internationally. I didn't know how much space, how much I'm allowed to take and stuff. And I just found out that I'm gonna be able to take bags with me with enough space that if I wanted to, I could take a costume with me. And I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of videos of like Shibuya, like in Halloween, and they dress up so good over there. And it makes me so giddy. I love dressing up. I love dressing up. But now I have the thing of like, which one do I take? And I don't think I would have enough energy to make a new one. I'm thinking of just making just perfecting whatever of one of the costumes that I already have. But then which ones do I have? Which ones do I take, you know? I don't want to take the League of Legends one because as much fun as it was to make all the props for that one, I don't know the character enough to like love being the character, you know? So then the ones that I have left are my One Piece one of Trafalgar Law, and my Has Been Hotel ones, which is the two Alistair ones and the Vox one. And all of them have something wrong or missing. Admittedly, the Trafalgar Law one is not that hard to take, except for two things. I could just go as the female version and not have to worry about assets on my body, and it'll be fantastic. But if I go with the male version, I never really got to finish the facial hair, so I would have to do that. The bigger elephant in the room is the fucking sword. I do have a fake prop one, but I don't want to go through the hassle of customs of maybe if they ask me about it, you know? And also, I doubt that I would find a fucking suitcase where I could fit the damn thing. But I was looking through videos of people showing stuff that they can do for cosplay using a 3D printer, or to make like other props that have to do with making them mobile, portable. And I found one. It wasn't even about swords. I can't remember what it was about. It was something long that they had to make small so they could travel in a car. and just basically making it into pieces. So I figured I could do the same thing. Make a sword and make it into detachable pieces. And then I could take it to Japan, assemble it there, and then I would have it ready. I have the same problem with Alistair's costume. I have two problems with Alistair's costume, depending on which one I take. If I take the human or demon one, both of them have to have the microphone, because Alistair's human version is kind of like whatever, unless you have the microphone to help people identify you more easily. The demon one, obviously you need the microphone. The way that I made the microphone is really fucking long. So I could try to make another one that's smaller and just take it with me. Easy peasy. I have spare tubing, I have a spare PVC that I can just cut down, make it shorter, make a base for it, and then make the rest of it myself, and it could work. The bigger challenge would be that the wig is a mess. I couldn't use it last year. I would have to make it again. Make the whole fucking wig of cutting it, styling it, and even worse off, making the fucking ears again. The ears are the biggest challenge. And then having to figure out how to take the wig, travel with it, and not having been ruined, that's another challenge. Vox's outfit is not that hard. It can be as hard as I wanted it to be. I can just make some alterations, make the outfit be a little bit better, work on having better makeup, and it'll be fantastic. It'll come out great. I could make that I can have a better wig, have better accessories to it. So it just depends on how complicated I want it to actually be. But it would be the easier one to actually travel with. I would love to make a TV head for it. Obviously, if I did that, it would not be for traveling. Vox would be the easiest one in that regard. I just don't know if I want to take him. I also don't know if maybe that's just me self-sabotaging. Unconsciously picking the ones that will cause me the more trouble, because ultimately, if they don't come out the way that I want them to, then I just don't take anything. And there, blah. My darling, shush. Be quiet, you. Alright, that's enough harvesting. Let's see how many eggs we got. What? Only this? Hey. I thought we would have more. You only really got one full box. Let's hatch them. Maybe do one more sandwich. Cause I'm a Neozan. $50, $60, $70, $80. Oh, we're so close to 100. No, let's hatch a few more eggs. You mean as in personality, or that they just cruise on the job? You have a video for me in what? Why? Why 9 minutes? Are you sending me a full ass video just to me? What the fuck? Instead of just sending me a link? So it's not on YouTube? What is this? Why are you sending me? What is this curse? The Hisuian Zorua is slightly smaller than the normal one. That's adorable. They're not level 1 anymore. And while you were visiting Australia and family and going back and forth, you got to meet pilots? Traveling so much back and forth, I would assume you would meet the stewardess more than the pilot. Ah, okay. Or somebody that doesn't have a responsible adult to take care of them. I would say a very highly fragile package. How about we wash you? Hey, don't be moving. you guys go. Play with the ball. I'm glad that they have a lot of DVDs for Scooby-Doo and they like mysteries. How nice of them. It's finally giving me a lot of eggs.
Si quieres toma un descanso. ¿Quieres agua? A mí me
I've
gusta
been
el
drinking a
agua.
lot of water. Ugh. They... Man, my arm is hurting. It's a weird reason. But okay, so you get to travel. Wow. First class. How was that like? To be honest, it makes sense for unaccompanied minors. They should be upgraded to first class. Or maybe the one that's a little bit... What's lower than first class but not economy? Business? Just, if they're unaccompanied, better put them in a place where the stewardess and security like have they can keep a better eye on them and not be surrounded by people that potentially might be a creep around. Put him in the cargo. Put him in the phalange. Well, we're getting a lot more eggs. Yay. Let me update you because you mentioned the steps thing. Let me update you on the situation. I've accumulated 16k today, which puts me at 9th place still. The person that was under me just passed me. How the fuck did they get to 122? I have an hour to close the gap. or to surpass him. Sitting on the wing of the airplane. What was that? The Twilight Zone one? What is this, Brian? You get whole ass evidence of you doing this? Man, now you're making me hungry. I haven't had dinner. I had a huge lunch. And I thought I could skip. Now I'm hungry. Well, no, normally people wouldn't be holding the phone all the time if they're doing something like that. They would have, I don't know, put it somewhere, lean it at something. But no, you decided to do it the hard way. Damn, Isaiah is just a ball of energy. He just won't stop. The cleanest angle being just the plate. Okay. I don't know why you're fighting to make it look better than mine. It's not like I made the fucking thing. It glitched. The game fucked up. I don't care that you made a better sandwich than a game that glitched. And you just said it was also not sitting right with you, so. Haha. Ha! That can't be just because of the fucking sandwich. You can't go around blaming me for everything. I didn't make you make the sandwich. You chose to make that sandwich. No, you can't. That is very Daniel of you. Come down, little one. Come down. What happened to you guys' ball? Well, the ball is right there, guys. And it is out of bounds for me, so one of you better go for it. Oh, go on. Pick it up. Why are you just scooting? Go, Isaiah, go! It's right there. You're almost there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You almost got it, guys. Come on. Do it. Fight the boundaries of which the program made for you. Become sentient. Oh my god.
Kira. A ver, Cactus, quédate quieto un momento. ¡Ah! Ni siquiera tú me sirves para algo.
I can't tell if you guys have actually gotten closer. Oh my god, the ball is moving further away. What the fuck? Can I throw a second ball? Okay, I spawned a new ball, guys. I spawned a new ball. No, it's going. Guys, catch it, touch it. I can't. It won't let me touch it. Grab it. Push it this way. Or I guess you can just do whatever and play with the thing. Alright, they decided they took the blue. They took the red pill. They didn't want to be sentient. It was too much for Miraida. He just went. Vroom. Okay, we're done. Awesome sauce. Almost 3 full boxes. Oh, was it the blue one? I don't remember. He took the bad pill. Oh, wait. Okay, we're gonna start hatching eggs. What are you looking at? Ugly ass dog. Two Kirlia. And now we just drive around and be merry and nice. Well, first one. Quite you. John 1000. That guy. Who that? Is that John from like Mortal Kombat? Johnny? As in Akira Toriyama? So it's a Dragon Ball character. Ah, okay. Dragon Ball Age 1000, oof. You're going deep into Dragon Ball stuff right now. I have no idea. I see that the eggs decided to come out as the other one. I guess we can be sure who the father was. Oh, is Johnny a Saiyaman character? Okay, and it's not Gohan, so who is it? Is it Goten? I wonder why this Zorua, it does give me the option to give them a nickname, but the Hisuian one, it doesn't. It doesn't give me the same prompt. My steering is impeccable. I guess I'll just have to take your word for it. What a name for an arc. El hermano. The brother arc. Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting experiment you're doing, Brian. Who would've thunk it? You've never had that combination before? That's a normal sandwich. I've had it before. It's okay. Apple and peanut butter? Yeah, it's good. Scrambler. It would kind of depend on what kind of power-ups you would be getting. Because the sandwiches give you egg power, so imagine like you eat one, it's like, oh, you're gonna have a boner for the next 30 minutes if you eat this. Or the other power that you get is you attract certain Pokemon, so maybe it's like you eat this and you will attract atheists. You will attract religious people. You will attract cat people. So really, you would need to go out and see if you attracted more people. More reasons to eat them. True. I don't like that in English you guys don't have a different name for different types of sandwiches. Like everything is just Sandwich like this. Grilled sandwich. Long sandwich. Sandwich with baguette. But they don't have actual proper names. Like if I were to use a baguette bread, they're not sandwiches in Spanish. Sandwiches in Spanish is just if the bread is just the square one. If the bread is different, then the name of the food is different. See, that's stupid because Subway kind of did it like Kleenex. Like, nobody says pass me a tissue. Most people say pass me a Kleenex, even though Kleenex is the brand, not the thing. So when you say sub, I'll think of Subway, and it's kind of dumb. I hate it. In Spanish, we call those tortas. And see, that makes me even more upset because Paldea is based on Spain. Spanish. And they have the audacity of calling these things sandwiches. We wouldn't be calling them sandwiches. They should have called it torta. Well, torta is more my Spanish. In Spain, there would be emparedado. No, wait, they also say torta. I can't remember if that's more of a North Spain or South Spain thing. Nah, but they also call cake torta. I might be getting confused. Anyway, they wouldn't just call this a sandwich, goddammit. It doesn't matter if it came before the franchise of the Subway fast food place. Again, it's like Kleenex. Kleenex definitely came after tissues existing. But it doesn't matter because people associated with tissue. I know that you're not referring to the thing. I'm saying that I think of that. When you say sub, I think of the fucking place. If you could just take your gringo-ness out of this equation and see that this is how people outside of the US think about it. Alright, chat, if you're gonna go like that, then a hot dog is also a sandwich. And a hamburger is also a sandwich. Yeah, but you don't call it a sandwich, you call it a hamburger. It has its own proper name because the bread is different. The bread dictates what it should be called. By concept, yes, it is a sandwich, but it has its own fucking name. Like dogs. All dogs are dogs. But you have Doberman dogs and other dogs, Dalmatian dogs. Same thing, subgenres, subgroups. I'm saying, I don't want these fuck-ass sandwiches to be called sandwiches. Well, you're exempt, Chai. It's more Brian that I'm fighting with on his US only terms bring. Although, maybe you're not exempt because you are outside the US, but your primary and only language could have just been English, unless you tell me that you also learned French. Or some other language. Ah, they already hatched all of them. Whee! Ah, then you are exempt. Although that took you a bit, and now I don't know if you actually can or you got that from Google. But you also are on YouTube, and there is lag over there. So it could just also be that. Okay, fine. You can be exempt. Oh, so... don't fucking come over there just to drive a wedge between Shy and me. Your fucking agenda over here? Stop. But proper conjugation is important. You mean like square wheat bread? Like a normal ham and cheese sandwich, but instead of ham and cheese, you put a patty in the middle. To you that... But then it's dependent on the meat then. Like anything that has any kind of bread, if it has a patty in the middle, it's a burger. mean, I guess it would kind of make sense. There's these burgers. I don't know if they still sell them. But they called them... What was it? Low carb burger, something like that. And it was basically like just a normal burger. But the lettuce that they would use would be like those huge leafy ones and wrap it around the patty and the other ingredients and no bread at all. I remember my parents once got me that and I was super angry because they put me on a diet again. And it's like, what is this shit? It's like, I'm not eating this. Like, yes, you are. You don't need your fucking vegetables. I was like, fine. I was not a happy camper. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here because I'm getting very, very sleepy. I woke up super early to binge One Piece. I slept very late because I was too excited, and then I woke up early to watch it. And I didn't take a nap. So go to bed. And I'll try, okay? It's not a done deal. If I come back tomorrow, it'll be early. If I don't come back here early, then I probably won't be back the rest of the day. Because I promised that I would make a cake in the afternoon and well into the night. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys around. Have wonderful nightmares. Bye bye bee.